Next is our Public Speaks. Anyone here today for Public Speaks? Dan, please stand and please give your name and your address, please.
Yeah, my name is Dan Fonte, and I reside at 4415 Dawn Ridge Circle Northwest in Canton. And I'm here just to ask a procedural question. I'm working on resolutions in opposition to the Trans-Pacific Partnership Free Trade Agreement, and I got one wrote up, but I just want to know the procedure, how to present it to the commissioners for them to review and to either vote on it, to accept it, or not to accept it. I just want to know the procedure. In fact, I was going to find out who the chairman was. I found out when I walked in. I was going to call whoever it was, but then I just was here.
That's fine.
So then that's what I was going to do first, meet with the chairman, tell him what my situation is, what I'd like to do, and then go from there. So that's basically, I don't know the procedure, so if somebody could explain it, I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, thank you for coming in. We always appreciate Public Speaks and you taking time out of your schedule. Normally, Dan, what the procedure is, especially on pipelines, we've never taken stances on pipelines.
It's not a pipeline, it's
I'm sorry.
a free trade agreement.
Oh, a free trade agreement,
Right.
okay. Normally, we don't take stances on those types of things, but if you'd like to leave us information that we can review it, that's not something we would even entertain to do today.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
But if you want to leave some information, we would be glad to review it. But normally, we do not engage in those types of things because that's not something that we are directed to do by the Ohio Revised Code.
I'm a little confused. That's not directing you to do anything other than support something that I think is really hurting our country. And, I mean, you do get involved in legislation, don't you? Don't you deal with the Commissioners Association on different things?
We do, but I don't even think the Commissioners Association has even taken this up.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I mean, to me, it's kind of like a no-brainer.
Again, you can leave the information, we'll review it, and then we'll decide if we want to vote on it, if we want to bring it back up. I'm just telling you that in the past, we have normally not engaged in those types of discussions. We've just not done that.
Strange. Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So, but please leave it with Brant, and he'll give us all the information, and we'll go from there.
No problem, I'll do that.
Okay, thank you. Any other public speaks? Okay, moving on, the approval of the minutes.
A question on Citizen Fonte's presentation. We heard from Commissioner Creighton. Any reaction, comments? Commissioner Bridenstine, Commissioner Regula?
Well, I can only say that when these things are under federal jurisdiction, that the appropriate place to take any arguments with respect to those is to those people who have control of them. And to the extent that personally there is support to be offered, that's perfectly fine. But as a body, we speak for all of the citizens of Clark County who may not have the same position as proposed by Mr. Fonte.
I agree with David.
Okay.
Put very well.